You see them good people right there in the white van. They've been out here all day in the cold, giving away food and clothes to the homeless. They do this every Tuesday, no matter what the weather is. That's what I'm talking about. Good people looking out for each other. That's the solution. I come out here every Tuesday, God willing, and I make short videos of these people out here giving away food and clothes to the homeless. Today I made about 10 short videos. Go watch them videos. Uh-oh. All right. It's freezing out here. I got to get out of these cold streets. Appreciate everyone supporting positive content. This is the city of Cincinnati, most positive channel on the face of the earth. Channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals, eat to live. We're all about promoting good health, everyone. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop eating dead animal flesh. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop eating dead animal flesh. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Eat nature superfoods, organic fruits, vegetable nuts, herbs. All right, everyone, is here. Everything is allegedly. Always do your own research. Channel all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalists over hospitals is not even close. But like I said, you should always do your own research. This is what you got your own brain for. Read, study, be open to other people's perspectives, but always do your own research. Man, it's cold out here in the city of Cincinnati. We welcome everyone to the channel. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day, blessed night, wherever you are. Man, about to hurry up and shut it down. I've been out here all day in the cold. My hands is freezing. One love, everyone. Like I said, eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body, calling that food. This is not the caveman days anymore. You don't have to eat like a cave dweller. Back over in Europe, in the cold caves of Europe, during that uncivilized time when people was living in the caves, the Neanderthals, they wasn't blessed like the people in Africa. The people in Africa had warm weather where they could grow organic fruits and vegetables while building pyramids. The people over there in Europe and all the other cold parts of the world, they couldn't grow fruits and vegetables, so they had to eat dead animal flesh in order to survive. This ain't the caveman days anymore. You're not a Neanderthal. Stop eating dead animal flesh, calling it food. Just nasty and disgusting. Eat nature superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. But hey, that's just my perspective. I am a vegan, team raw vegan. On this channel, you're always gonna get information leaning towards being a raw vegan, but whatever works for you. I don't eat dead animals because medically, it don't do me no good or my loved ones any good. When we eat dead animal flesh, we always get sick. We go raw vegan or vegan, we get better. And I don't eat dead animals for moral reasons. I don't believe in messing with the animals. Everything with life want to sustain life. Animals don't look forward to being your meal. So if you can survive without harming animals, I believe you should do that. I do not need dead animal flesh in order to live a long, healthy life. So team vegan it is. Leave the animals alone. Let the animals get back home to their parents. Just like you want to get back home to your loved ones. Stop eating animals, biting animals on the butt, putting ketchup on the animals, calling it food, talking about this hamburger is juicy. This steak is juicy. Two things wrong with that. That is not a steak. That is not a hamburger. Call it what it is. That's dead animal flesh. Gross. And that is not juice coming from the dead animal flesh. That's animal fluid. Nasty and disgusting. Not meant for human consumption. A lot of people don't want to hear that. They're addicted to that dead animal flesh. And they're trying to justify eating it by any means. Yuck. Go check out Anagram Hall of Fame, everyone. Is your life story already written in your name? Man, I did an anagram on my name, found out my life story was written in my name. Did the anagram on a lot of my loved ones, found out their life story, how their life was going to end up, written in their names. Life is so fascinating. When you look up intelligent things and not ignorant stuff, life is so wonderful. Man, it's freezing out here, everyone. Every Tuesday, good people come out here, give away food and clothes to the homeless, God willing. I come out here, I make about 10 short videos, which I did today. And then I go live, like I'm doing right now, on my way back to my destination. I'm into holistic healing, let food be thy medicine. I don't believe in eating dead animal flesh. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God. You should treat it as such. I got a lot of loved ones dealing with health issues. So I be going shopping every day, right to the organic section, getting organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, juicing from my loved ones, making them all kind of healthy smoothies. Let food be thy medicine. So I go live every day. I'm out here every day anyway, going to the grocery store, taking care of my loved ones. Eat to live, everyone. Don't live to eat. One love, everyone. We welcome everyone to the channel, even if you're a meat eater. We don't encourage it, but hey, as long as you got a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. But like I said, your body is not a pet cemetery. Your body is the temple of God. Treat it as such. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Death. Talking about, I feel sick after eating a bunch of dead animal flesh. Animal pus, animal blood, yes. I imagine you do feel sick. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. If you believe in a just God and loving God, you know a beautiful loving God will not give life to animals and then tell you, go take life from that animal so you can have something to eat. That's just uncivilized. Ain't nothing loving about that. If God intended for us to eat dead animal flesh, aka meat, don't you think a loving God will have meat grow from the soil and from the trees, like organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs? Sometimes you got to do a little critical thinking. Think outside the box. Leave the animals alone, everyone. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, you just can't get the taste out of your mouth. You gotta bite an animal on the butt. Go watch this documentary called The Dominion, free on YouTube. The Dominion, powerful documentary. Got to be 18 years old to watch it, but it's free. It shows you everything these animals go through so you can have dead animal flesh on your table. All the suffering the animals go through. All the diseases that the animals be suffering from. Why would a just God allow such a cruel act in order for humans to have something to eat? Ain't nothing just, ain't nothing loving about taking life from animals. These animals be suffering, they be crying, they be hollering, they be fighting for their lives. If you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh, go watch the documentary called The Dominion, free on YouTube. I guarantee you, after educating yourself and watching that, seeing all the suffering the animals go through, all the diseases that the animals be having before they get to your dinner plate, I guarantee you would never eat another dead animal in your life, aka meat. Another outstanding documentary you can watch if you're struggling to give up dead animal flesh is What the Health, free on YouTube. What the Health. If you're struggling with your lust for dead animal flesh, eat to live, don't live to eat. Leave these animals alone. Stop treating your body like a pet cemetery, just putting dead animals in your body. Hey, here go my body. Put a dead chicken in it. Put a dead pig in it. Put a dead cow in it. Then you wonder why you feel like death. Why you walking around fat, out of shape, suffering from hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, and cancer, on a bunch of prescription medications. When you fart, it stinks like nothing we never smelt before. Eat to live, everyone. Don't live to eat. Control your appetite. Don't let your appetite control you. Eat nature. Superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Just my opinion. Based on reading and studying and meditating. Look at the animals. Look at the reindeers. Leave the animals alone. Reindeers out here trying to get gifts to the children, and you out here chasing them down, trying to put ketchup on their butts and eat them. Got all the children worried about Christmas being canceled because you want to eat all the reindeers. Just nasty. All right, everyone. Herbalists Over Hospitals. This is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. Coming to you from the city of Cincinnati. Channel devoted to putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. Herbalists Over Hospitals. It's not even close. But you should always do your own research. You got your own brain, do your own thinking, be open to all perspectives, but you should always do your own research, come to your own conclusion. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. As long as you're a good person with a good heart and you know how to have positive conversations, you know how to disagree without being disagreeable, we welcome everyone to the channel. But if you come over here being negative, an uncivilized demon that been raised by heathens, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit that block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again in life or until you change your low-down, nasty ways. We don't want negative people on the channel. There's enough negative people in the world. There's enough negative things going on in the world. You never know what someone is dealing with. I'm an example of that. We'll get to that pretty soon. A lot of people are dealing with homelessness, depression. They depressed from being on these heartless jobs, these corporation plantations. A lot of people on the verge of being homeless. A lot of people are homeless. A lot of people dealing with the loss of loved ones. A lot of people are dealing with chronic illnesses. So we don't want to add on to that stress. We use this platform to uplift people, to support one another, be there for one another, encourage one another. We are not about tearing each other down. We are not about looking down on anyone. How you doing, my man? All right.
Yeah.
Only time we look down on someone is when we're lifting them up. Plain and simple. We all about positivity on this channel. If you're not about positivity, you come to the wrong channel. Escape from this channel, go to another channel. Don't bring your misery and your negative energy to this channel. We all about positivity. We go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can come unwind after a long day. Feel free to be yourself, express yourself without being judged or trolled or bothered by negative people. I'm telling you, there's too much going on in the world to be coming over here putting people down. I'm an example of that. I'm out here with a heavy heart. I got a lot of loved ones that know nothing about holistic health. Unfortunately, like a lot of people in the world, a lot of people don't know you can be healed from every chronic illness on the planet, holistically, naturally. You don't have to run a big pharma because you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Them days are over with. You don't have to run to the hospital because you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Do your research. Read, study, education over entertainment. Herbalists Over Hospitals. 2025, no one should be passing away from a chronic illness. This is the information age. Too much information out here. No one should be dumber than a box of rocks. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. Unfortunately, we're seeing that prophecy be fulfilled every day because too many people choose mindless entertainment over education. Then when it's time to make a life and death situation, decision, they make the wrong choices. You got to educate yourself. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Plain and simple. Read, study, educate yourself. Herbalists Over Hospitals. God over Satan. Education over entertainment. Positive people over negative people. Entrepreneurs that believe in giving back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money. That's the solution right there. The key is to life. All right, everyone. Channel is all about humanism over capitalism. We don't worship money on this channel. The hell with capitalism. We're all about human life over money. We do not worship material things. All basic human necessities should be absolutely free. That's our mentality on Mr. Community. We know that's not reality, but we're going to keep putting it out there in the universe until it be. Everything human beings need in order to sustain life should be absolutely free. Nothing to debate about. You got a heart or what? Or are you colder than it's snow? This cold world that made you cold, if that's the case, you got to go to another channel. We only want warm-hearted people on this channel. Human beings need shelter. Shelter is a necessity, not a want. When the world is cold like this, the world is cold anyway, even in the summertime, just a cold world, because we're living under a cold government, cold secret societies, but we'll get to that later. But no one should be forced to sleep in the cold just because they got God-given life, but not man-made money. All decent human beings deserve a decent place to call home, absolutely free. If you want a mansion with 20 million rooms like these ignorant entertainers, you should have to work for that. But all human beings should have a decent place to call home, absolutely free. Time to change the way the world is ran. Food should be absolutely free, not nasty, disgusting food like meat, not processed food, junk food, dairy, cheese, eggs, animal products, soda pop, junk food, no, yuck. Good, healthy food, food that comes from nature, food that nature give us for absolutely free should remain free. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Nature know what we need in order to survive, and nature give it to us for absolutely free. All we have to do is tend to the land, take care of the land, and the land will take care of us. See how God set that up? Isn't it beautiful? Don't you love it when a plan come together? God's plan was to give the people everything that they need through nature, as long as the people respect nature. All we have to do is take care of the land, and the land will take care of us. Isn't it beautiful when a plan come together? Don't you love when a plan come together? Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs, that's what you need in order to live a long, healthy life. Nature gives you everything you need for absolutely free. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Nasty, disgusting meat did not make the list. Leave the animals alone. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Talking about this hamburger is juicy, this steak is juicy. No, that is not hamburger, that is not a steak, that's dead animal flesh. Call it what it is. There's not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. Stop lying to yourself. That's nasty, disgusting animal fluid. Juice comes from fruits. A lot of people don't like the truth. Oh well. Water should be absolutely free. Not nasty, disgusting tap water. They got fluoride in it and all kind of chemicals that'll make you sick. Fluoride in the water, fluoride in the toothpaste. We living in some very crazy times. Organic products should be absolutely free. Everything that sustains life. Spring water, alkaline water should be absolutely free. How you gonna charge human beings for water? You uncivilized cave dweller. Human beings need water in order to survive. That is not a want, that is a necessity. The powers that be are insane. A bunch of lunatics. All right, everyone. One love. This is the city of Cincinnati. Hey, look at that bunny rabbit just came out from nowhere and scared the heck out of me. That bunny rabbit came from nowhere. They out here playing music at the Black Music Hall of Fame. I guess that bunny was out here jamming to the music. Caught me off guard. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. This is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race. Long as you're a good person, we welcome everyone to the channel with open arms. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. If you got a business you want to promote your business every time we go live. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see good people doing so good in life that you don't have to get the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You are larger than that. You wasn't put on this earth to chase money and material things. We got to get out of the rat race. We got to get out of the matrix. I don't know if you can hear me because the music is blasting. But I said you was not put on this planet to chase money and material things. We got to get out of the rat race, everyone. We're walking through the Black Music Wall of Fame, Hall of Fame. So that's the beautiful music that you're hearing in the background. One love, everyone. This is the city of Cincinnati, most positive channel on the face of the earth. We welcome everyone to the channel. Every time we go live, feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. Spirituality, politics, current affairs. If you got a business you want to promote your business. We want to see all good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. We got to get out of the matrix. We got to get out of the rat race by any means necessary. If you got a YouTube channel that you want to grow, every time we go live, feel free to promote your YouTube channel. If you're on hard times, put your pride to the side every time you come to this channel. The Black Music Walk of Fame. I knew it was something like that. If you're on hard times, every time we go live, feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help every time we go live. That's what life is all about, uplifting each other, supporting each other. Feel free to share your Cash App, your PayPal, and ask your fellow human being for some help. We got to look out for each other. Life is short, life is fragile. Today isn't promised, tomorrow isn't promised. Let's do something positive with the time that we have on this planet. Let's leave a positive legacy. Let's come together, look out for each other. Don't get caught up in this world. Don't get caught up chasing material things. Don't get caught up worshiping money. All that is distractions. Find your spiritual reason for living. You wasn't born to chase money and material things, everyone. You were born to learn the truth. You were born to fight the power. Your real boss is God, not some cold, heartless worker in a corporation. Get on your spiritual job. J-O-B, just over broke. That's what these corporations do to you. They give you just enough for you to keep coming to work every day, year after year, giving them the best years of your life. And then you're finally able to retire once you're 100 years old, got one foot in the grave. They paying to keep you in check. That's why it's called paycheck. You can't talk like Mr. Community on these jobs. You can't put a spotlight on the homeless crisis. You can't try to unite people, tell them to quit arguing over race or religion and politics. You can't put a spotlight on Big Pharma, how corrupt they are, how they don't really care about people getting well. They're all about wealth over health. They want to make you a customer for life. They want to keep you addicted to these prescription medications, because the sicker you are, the more money they make. You can't talk like that on these jobs. That's why we got to get up out of corporate America. We got to come together, pull our resources together, so we can create our own jobs out here. Jobs that's not about making money, but jobs that's about getting the economic stress off of the backs of the people, so the people can stop worrying about how they gonna pay the bills and put food on the table, and start concentrating on what's really important, and that's finding your spiritual reason for living. It's hard to concentrate on finding your spiritual reason for living when you're stressing over how you're gonna pay the bills. Hurl number 13. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. God don't like ignorance. That means in order to get close to God, you got to read and study. It's hard to read and study when you're out here stressing over how you're going to pay the bills and put food on the table. That's why we got to come together and control the economy of our own community, uplift each other, create jobs that's not about making money, but like I said, jobs that's about getting the economic pressure off of the people's back so they can concentrate on what's really important. And once again, that's finding your spiritual reason for living. You need to be out here in nature with your loved ones, creating beautiful memories. You need to be out here helping out your fellow human being that's on hard times, helping out the homeless, promoting positive energy out here in the universe. And most importantly, you need to be putting a spotlight on this satanic empire. That's your real job. God's children versus Satan's children. That's your real job, to fight the power. And that's not an easy job. It's not easy being godly in a satanic world. I ain't gonna sit here and tell you, once you find God, life is gonna be a lot easier. Nope. In this satanic world, it don't work like that. The more godly you become in this world, the more things gonna be complicated for you. This is a satanic world that we're living in. I'll give you 3 examples real fast how satanic the world is. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. That is done on purpose. They both run around dressed in red. The word God spelled backwards is dog. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers that got no respect for God. You take the word holy, as in Holy Bible. What's the first 2 letters? Whole, H-O. What's the last 2 letters? L-Y, lie. Trying to convince you the Holy Bible is a whole lie. See how they operate, the powers that be? This is not coincidence. This is spiritual warfare, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. The Bible told you, you're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places. The powers that be are hardcore Satan worshipers, and they know that their God can't compete with our God. Satan can't compete with God. The powers that be know that. So they want to make you an atheist, an educated atheist. I know that the Bible isn't true. I read and I study. The Bible comes from myths and it don't make sense. Let the people that run this world, the demons, these reptilians, these Satan worshipers, strip you of the only real power that you have over them, and that's the power of God. Let them strip you of that and you are doomed. You can't fight the power with weapons. They got the dumbed down military that would do anything the government tell them to do. They got the dumbed down police that would do anything the government tell them to do. You call yourself rising up against this satanic empire, and they would call in their mindless dominions, the dumbed down military and the police, the National Guard, thinking they being patriotic, and they will come and suppress the people for rising up against the satanic government and world leaders. They got weapons that they can point at you and give you a heart attack. How you gonna compete against that? Only real power you have is the power of God. This is spiritual warfare. You let them trick you into thinking God isn't real, and they win. They never turn against their God. They're always pushing their God on you. Satan. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. They always pushing their God onto you, whether you realize it or not. But they're trying to convince you to give up your God, but they never willing to give up their God, Satan. They always promoting their God, whether it be through TV shows, commercials, music, holidays, their language, trying to convince you that God isn't real. Meanwhile, they're acknowledging their God, Satan, 24/7. Read, study, educate yourself, everyone. It's a spiritual warfare. Are there some lies in the Bible? Yes. The powers that be, they distort everything that they touch. There's lies in the school books, but you still send your children to school. The news ain't nothing but lies. NEWS, North, East, West, South, lying to the entire world. The news never tell you what's really going on in the world, the real reason behind these wars. They never tell you who the real drug dealers are. These narcotics that come into the country and destroying the poor communities, they come from foreign countries. In order to get these narcotics, you got to control the sea space and the airspace. You got to have boats and planes. Who got that? These poor drug dealers that you see on TV being arrested all the time are the government, the world leaders. I think we all know the answer. But the news never tell you who the real drug dealers are. The news are a bunch of lies, but you still watch the news every day. Just because there's some lies in the Bible don't mean you should disregard the entire Bible. You have to do a little critical thinking. When you come across lies in the Bible, throw away the lies and keep the truth. The Bible is a book of parables, historical facts, prophecies, a lot of truth and a lot of lies. You got to be able to recognize the truth from the lies and throw away the lies and keep the truth. A person can have a conversation with you. That person start off telling you the truth. Then in the middle of the conversation, that person can start lying to you. You don't throw away the entire conversation because that person started lying. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies, and you do the same thing with the Bible. But you need God during these spiritually wicked times, everyone. Don't let them trick you into being an atheist. This is spiritual warfare. You can't win without God. And God don't need you, you need God. God don't need us, we need God. If we choose to ignore God, God will ignore us, plain and simple. God is not going to go out of God's way to prove anything to us. If you want to be an ignorant atheist that's not interested in learning the truth, you choose to ignore God and disrespect God, why would God go out of God's way to prove anything to you? God will just move on to the next person with an open heart. And you do the same thing. If someone disrespects you, if someone don't believe in you, you ain't gonna go out of your way to make that person respect you. You're gonna say, okay, you don't like me, I don't like you. You don't want to be bothered with me, I don't want to be bothered with you. And you're gonna move on to someone that respects you. God is the same way. You choose to disrespect God and ignore God, God will ignore you. God will give you a reason to be an atheist. Because all right, we back. The phone shut down at least 2 times every time I go live. This is an old phone. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I keep it real. I don't have a lot of money, like a lot of people in the country. The little money I do have, I spend on organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. I'm into holistic healing. I got a lot of people dealing with health issues. I'd rather spend my money investing in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with health issues as opposed to spending money on a new phone. So sometimes the phone shut down. I just got to hit the live button and we'll be right back. Someone say go home. Nah, the earth is my home. I'm the child of God, and this earth belongs to God and God's children. So this is my home. The earth is my home. Now let's get you up out of here because we don't need negative people over here. So let's get you up out of here. God don't give you a reason to be an atheist. What he's talking about. Well, let's get you up out of here also. I said if you choose to ignore God, God will choose to ignore you. That would make a lot of people not believe in God. One person gone. Let's get rid of one more. Stand on business. Don't be a coward. Light worker. All praise is due to the positive people. All right, I'm getting rid of all the negative people because life is too short to be around negative people. You can't come over here doing some critical thinking, have an honest conversation, disagree without being ignorant. We'll get you up out of here. We'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button and get you up out of here. I don't got no tolerance for ignorant people. I don't got no tolerance for people that's so miserable that they come to a channel that's all about positivity, putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving lifesaver holistic health tips. You come to a channel like that being ignorant, we'll get you up out of here. I am not a sucker for subscribers, donations, and views. You come over here being ignorant, we'll just get rid of you. You want to play with someone, play with your mama. Art of War, how you doing, family? Much love to you, Art of War. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Got to get rid of some negative people. Got to do some blocking. We only want positive people on the channel, so I got to get all these negative people up out of here. Must be a full moon. A lot of demons coming out tonight. I'm doing a lot of blocking. Everyone that's saying hi, how you doing, family? Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed day. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. Knowledge is power, absolutely. Stop the cap. Man, I gotta block a lot of people. Must be a full moon. All right there, I just blocked about 10 people. I don't care about likes and subscribers or donations. We only want positive people on the channel. Life is too short to be dealing with negative people. The channel is monetized. The more likes we get, the more views we get, the more subscribers we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with homelessness and chronic illnesses. However, we will not sell our souls for likes and donations. You come over here being negative, we'll hit the block button. Get your ass up out of here. I do not care about no negative people. Go somewhere else with your negativity. You don't have to agree with everything that I say, but be civilized when you disagree. Let me give you an example of how you disagree. You say, hey, okay, Mr. Community, that sounds good. That may work for you, but I disagree. Here's my point of view. And then you go ahead and explain what you believe in. But you come over here being negative, I hit the block button, get you up out of here. Your mammy don't like you, and neither do I. I don't like no negative people. All right, everyone. Herbalists over hospitals. Let me hurry up and give the holistic health tips in the name of herbalists, holistic doctors before the phone shut down. I've been out here making short videos all day, so the phone may shut down any minute. Go watch our short videos every Tuesday. Good people come out here in the city of Cincinnati and they give away food and clothes to the homeless. I come out here and make short videos of that. And then I go live like I'm doing right now. So I got a lot of power because I've been making all these short videos. So the phone may shut down any minute. So let's get right to it. Humanism over capitalism. We don't worship money on this channel, everyone. Find your spiritual reason for living. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You should not be spending more time at your job than you do at home. You should not be spending more time with your co-workers than you do with your family. Got to get out of the rat race, everyone. If you got to downsize your life, downsize your life. But you got to spend time with your loved ones. Life isn't promised. I know from experience, I got a lot of loved ones that knew nothing about holistic health. They came down with chronic illnesses. They came down with symptoms. Against my advice, they ran to the hospital. And when they went to the hospital, they was on no medication. They was able to walk and talk and chew solid food. After being in the hospital for a month, all that changed. My loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk. The medication had my loved ones talking crazy. My loved ones ended up passing away, not from the chronic illness they was diagnosed with, but my loved one ended up passing away from the hospital medicine. The hospital medication damaged my loved ones' internal organs, gave my loved ones heart failure. I was there in the hospital with my loved ones to witness it for myself. I stayed there in the hospital for about a month. I already knew that it was herbals over hospitals from reading and studying and being in touch with certified herbalists that was bringing people off of their deathbeds. Unfortunately, my loved ones just didn't have this information. Like a lot of people in the world, they did not know you could be healed holistically from any chronic illness. You don't have to run to big pharma in the hospitals. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have this knowledge. A lot of my loved ones don't have this knowledge, and things are ended real bad. So I'm out here with a heavy heart. Nonetheless, I'm still out here doing the job that I know God would want me to do. It's okay to cry and grieve when you lose loved ones, because we're humans, and that's what we do. We cry and we grieve. But you can't cry and grieve to the point that it have a negative effect on your health. That's when you got to pull back and remind yourself that soul and spirits don't die. We just spiritual beings having a human experience. Everything happened for a reason. You got to tap into that spiritual side of yourself when you feel yourself being overwhelmed with grief. The soul and your spirit of your loved ones live on, everyone. I'm not just saying that to make you comfortable during hard times. I know from experience that soul and spirits live on. I don't take no narcotics that the government bring in from other countries. I don't drink alcohol. And I had contact with spirits. I had spirits talk to me, touch me. I received messages. I received messages from my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. So I know soul and spirits, the spiritual realm is very real. This world is very fake. The politicians are fake, the entertainers are fake, the reality shows are fake, the news is fake. People that come on the channel is fake. They come on here just say any old negative thing because they want attention. They don't know how to be real. The medication is fake. They tell you, take this medication to get better. You take the medication, you end up passing away from the medication. This world is fake. The spiritual realm is very real. They got us thinking backwards. Read, study, educate yourself. If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, go watch this YouTube channel called Dalen Spratt. D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. He got this thing called a spirit box. It allows you to talk to the dead, believe it or not. You can download the spirit box for absolutely free. Or you can go to Amazon and get a spirit box. And I know that it's real because I did it myself. I download the spirit box and I was able to contact one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. My brother was there to witness it. It was the voice of my loved one that passed away. We asked our loved one questions, and our loved one responded to the questions. The government is keeping all this information hidden from us, everyone. They want us dumbed down, brainwashed, and miseducated. It is easy to control dumbed down people. That's why they want you dumbed down, always fussing and cussing, arguing with each other over nonsense. They don't want people that's capable of critical thinking. Hard to control people that's capable of critical thinking. That's why they want you watching TV 24/7. TV don't even go off no more. They want you drunk, eating bad food that mess up your thinking. They want you watching mindless entertainment. They pay these entertainers to make you think it's cool to be a thug, to be a gangster, to be willing to go to an early grave. These entertainers make you think it's cool to worship Satan. These stars are ignorant. They done sold their souls. Their job is to distract you and lead you towards an unrighteous lifestyle. Stay away from these celebrities. Stars spelled backwards is rats. And that's what these stars are, a bunch of rats that do anything for cheese. They sold their soul for money and fame. Same thing with the politicians, a bunch of reptilians from another dimension that feed off of the misery and the negative energy of the people. That's why they always want us fussing and cussing and arguing with each other. Rather than fall into that trap, I just get negative people out of my life. By the way, you unscramble the word Santa, like I said, unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. The exact same letters. And they both run around dressed in red. This is spiritual warfare, whether you want to believe it or not. Look at that, big red. Both run around dressed in red. Spiritual warfare, everyone. You better protect your soul, learn the truth. All right, everyone, let's get to the holistic health tips and the herbalists before the phone shut down. Herbalists over hospitals, two of the best herbalists out here. Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken, self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. Go check out his website. He's very active on YouTube, very active on Facebook. The powers that be keep shutting down his YouTube channel because he offered too much truth. In the land of lies, telling the truth is a crime. They keep shutting down his YouTube channel, and he get his lawyer, and his lawyer just get his channel put back up. Go check out his YouTube channel, find out what they don't want you to know. Most importantly, go check out his website, YahkiAwaken.com, for all his life-saving herbs. Guarantee you won't regret it. Go check out Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I. Yahki Awaken, self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis, grow his own fruits and vegetables, get water from his own land, got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with master herbalist Yahki Awaken. Just go to his website and follow instructions. Another outstanding herbalist that I get my full body detoxes from. Got some for the kidneys, some for the heart, for the liver. Divine Medicinals. D-I-V-I-N-E, Divine Medicinals. Go check out his website for all his life-saving herbs. He's very active on Twitter. He gives a lot of information on Twitter, on X. Go check out Divine Medicinals. And just like Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist. Take your health into your own hands. All right, everyone, herbalists over hospitals. I'm gonna give you the name of some holistic doctors. These holistic doctors, they went to medical school. For all those that refuse to take any medical advice from anyone that went to medical school, that's just ignorant. You can learn some life-saving information from a homeless person. You should be more impressed with results and not titles. Just because someone went to medical school don't mean nothing. In fact, people that went to medical school can lead you to a very bad place because they're not taught to be critical thinkers. They up under federal guidelines. They got to do everything the government tells them to do. 2025, if you still trust the government, you are in trouble. I can't help you. No one can help you. In medical school, they don't teach you nutrition as a means for healing the human body. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. Wealth over health. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. The sicker you are, the more richer they become. A healed patient is a lost customer. That's the mentality of the hospital and big pharma. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. Then I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits, raw vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Oh my goodness. A lot of homeless people out here got mental health issues. Hope this guy don't get himself hit by a car. All right, everyone. So I'm gonna give you some name of some holistic doctors. They did go to medical school. In case you're impressed with titles, you should be impressed with results. Titles don't mean nothing. The holistic doctors, they went to medical school. They just incorporate holistic healing into their treatment. Very smart. That's what the Bible tells you to do. Revelation 22 verse 2. The leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing. Not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. Do you follow Dr. God? Or do you follow hospitals and big pharma? Make the right decision. Cheat sheet, God all day, God all day. Make the right decision. So I'm gonna hurry up and give you the name of the holistic doctors and holistic health tips before the phone shut down. We do mix in a little entertainment on this channel also. Because we know people love to be entertained. The world could be coming to an end and people gonna say, make me dance, make me twerk before the world blow up. So we do mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. I hope your third eye isn't blind. Read, study, activate your chakras. Activate your pineal gland by reading and studying. We brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert. We brought your R&B acts, Michelle A live in concert, Sunshine Anderson live in concert. We brought you Karen White live in concert. So we do mix in a little entertainment, even if it's music that I don't like. If I think you will enjoy it, I'll go live and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. Careful, careful, guy. Lord have mercy. My man doing too much. Lord have mercy. What's up, my brother? Lord, oh no. Oh. Be careful, my man. Oh, God. Tell you, boy, mental health, something serious. Lord have mercy. I often wish I could save everyone, but I'm a dreamer. Try to offer him some food, but I don't know if he would know what to do with food. Hey, you want something to eat? Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness, I guess that means no. Ooh, wee. Mental health is a serious problem. All right, everyone, let me get out of these crazy cold streets. I done seen enough. All right, everyone, I gave you the name of 2 outstanding herbalists, Yaki Awaken, Divine Medicinals, holistic health tips. Get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables as much as you possibly can. A lot of health benefits from juicing. Every time you juice, you should make sure all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. That is the healthiest way to juice. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney damage, disease. So bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order for it to heal from a chronic illness. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs and your body will heal on its own. If you've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. You've been assaulted, go to the hospital. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. A life and death situation, go to the hospital. But if you just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe, don't panic. Don't let anyone scare you into treatment. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. Give your body what it needs and your body will heal on its own. Your body needs organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Your body needs for you to keep your stress level down as much as you possibly can, to get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to be outside 2 hours a day. Your body needs for you to exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you can do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to exercise 2 hours a day. Your body needs for you to get out of the house with all that radiation, get outside, get away from the radiation and the Wi-Fi. Your body needs for you to eat nature's superfoods, organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Food that come from the ground, from the soil. Food that come from nature. You need to eat plants, not eat from a plant, not eat from a factory. Eat nature foods, not man-made food. Eat organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. That's what your body needs. Go to Amazon. Type in raw nuts. 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. All the women worried about breast cancer, 5 raw Brazil nuts a day. They also have other health benefits, good for men and women. Raw cashews, raw almonds, raw walnuts, all good for the human body. Include that in your diet. Raw sprouted pumpkin seeds, very good for the heart. Anyone out there with heart issues, raw sprouted pumpkin seeds. Flax seeds and chia seeds, put them in your oatmeal, put them in your smoothies. That's what your body needs, nature foods. Your body needs for you to get out in the sun at least 30 minutes a day. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to be in the sun 2 hours a day. That's where you get your vitamin D from. The sun makes you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. Your body needs you to connect back to Mother Earth. Go learn about grounding. That's where you find some grass. Take your shoes off. Hopefully grass that don't got a bunch of pesticides in it. Walk in the grass, stand in the grass 20 minutes daily. Not every other day, but daily. That's called earthing, grounding. All the electrons from the earth is going to shoot up through your body by way of your bare feet. That's good for inflammation. That's good for chronic illnesses. I know a lot of us find that hard to believe. We've been dumbed down, brainwashed by a corrupt government, a corrupt educational system. We think man is way more powerful than nature. That is foolish. Man can't compare with nature. So many healing properties out in nature. Go watch the documentary on YouTube, absolutely free, called Earthing the Movie. All about the health benefits of reconnecting to Mother Earth. On this documentary, a lot of people was diagnosed with chronic illnesses, and they said no to Big Pharma. Instead, they took their shoes off and they walked in the grass daily, 20 minutes, not every other day, but daily. And I recommend that you go raw vegan when doing it. The chronic illnesses went away. No medication, no surgery. That's how powerful nature is. Go watch it for yourself. The documentary is called Earthing the Movie. E-A-R-T-H-I-N-G, Earthing the Movie. I hope you believe in the powers of nature. What your body need is for you to eat nature's superfoods. Stay away from meat, stay away from processed food, stay away from junk food, stay away from dairy. Milk, animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans, plain and simple. Stay away from eggs, cheese, ice cream, animal products. Go check out Dr. Milton Mills on YouTube, an outstanding holistic doctor. He tell you why you need to stay away from milk and dairy. Dairy is scary. They got dairy-free everything these days anyway. Dairy-free ice cream, plant-based eggs, plant-based cheese. Stay away from dairy. Stay away from animal products. Go holistic, go natural. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. What your body need is for you to drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. If you're going to drink from a plastic bottle, drink from a plastic bottle that says no BPA. Get water filters for your home. It's not even safe to bathe and shower in filtered water. Tap water. The powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13 satanic bloodline, the hidden hand, the secret governments, satanic masons, the Rockefellers. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places. You may just call them the government. They are way worse than the government. Go do your research. These are reptilians from another dimension with no souls, and they believe in world depopulation. That's why they poison the food supply, the water supply, put chemtrails in the sky to ruin your mental health and your immune system. If you're not familiar with chemtrails, because here's the information age, just type in chemtrails. Go look up a book on chemtrails on Amazon. On your YouTube search engine, type in Prince, talk about chemtrails. YouTube search engine, type in David Icke. No, type in Alex Jones, talk about chemtrails. The comedian, the activist, Dick Gregory, talk about chemtrails. So much information out there. I'm trying to give it to you all before the phone shut down. Read, study, everyone. Education over entertainment. What your body need is for you to exercise 30 minutes a day. I said that, so I gave you all the holistic health tips. Now, let me give you the name of holistic doctors. These doctors are doing great financially. They don't need your money. They give you all this information out of the kindness of their hearts. I'm going to say their names real fast before the phone shut down. Go check out their YouTube channel and their websites. First, go check out Dr. Sebi, S-E-B-I. Go check out Chef AJ. Go check out Dr. Bobby Price. Go check out Dr. Michael Greger, G-R-E-G-E-R. Go check out Fully Raw, young lady from Hawaii. Don't eat no cooked food, very smart, very healthy. She show you how to make healthy milk, healthy cupcakes, healthy ice cream, healthy brownies, using nothing but healthy ingredients. You know why she do that? Because she wants you to live a better life, better food, better life, plain and simple. Go check out Fully Raw. Up next, go check out the Juice Lady. Got my mother kidneys together. Got my cousin together. The Juice Lady got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. She got over 30 books on Amazon. She got my mother kidneys together. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease so bad, she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. Like I said, I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to heal from a chronic illness. So instead of giving my mother a kidney, I gave my mother a juicer and a juice recipe that we got from the juice lady. Within a year of juicing twice a month, organic fruits and vegetables, my mother's kidneys went from being stage 3 disease to being normal, just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. And my mother has a whole bunch of other bad habits and a bad health condition. Unfortunately, like a lot of people in America, my mother is overweight. That's easy to do in America from eating all this nasty meat and processed food. She's working on it. You can't be overweight and be healthy. Bad health starts in the gut. You got to get rid of the gut, plain and simple. My mother working on it. My mother still eat a little processed food. She's working on being a vegan. And my mother got a terrible habit, smoking cigarettes. That is awful, nasty, and disgusting. That show you how demonic the powers that be are, the government. Why would you sell something that causes cancer to people? The government knows cigarettes causes cancer, but they still sell it. The merchants of death, they'll sell anything. They don't care if it causes death. Plus they're into worldly population anyway. Got you paying for your own death. And then they tell you stuff like, hey, help us find a cure for cancer. Meanwhile, they're selling things and making things that causes cancer, like cigarettes. See how dumb they think you are? How uneducated they think you are? Asking you to donate so they can find a cure for a disease that they created through their harmful products. Cigarettes don't just take out people that smoke. It take out people that stand next to them. Thousands of people passing away from secondhand smoke. Cigarettes is just nasty and disgusting, and it should be illegal. Anything that causes death to God's people should be absolutely illegal. Plain and simple. My mother's working on getting rid of that nasty habit. But even with all those nasty habits and that health condition, being overweight, my mother was still able to get rid of her stage 3 kidney disease by juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford to do. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you really need to juice 13 times a day. That's a lot of juice and that's a lot of money. My mama can't afford that. I can't afford that. A lot of people can't afford that. But my mama did not get discouraged. She just juiced according to her budget. All she could afford to do was juice twice a month. And you should do the same. Don't get discouraged. You can't. You can't afford to juice 13 times a day. Just juice according to your budget. It's going to take you longer to heal, but you will be healed. Trust the process. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in dumb down medical school. She did everything the hospital told her to do. Nothing was working. She got in touch with me because she know I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe that I gave my mother. The recipe from the juice lady. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic health. Because in 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was feeling full of energy and having regular bowel movements again. Why she didn't know this, although she went to medical school? Registered nurse for over 40 years. Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the body from chronic illnesses. Medical school is all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. They want to make you a customer for life. They want you to keep coming to them for expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects and surgeries that causes more harm than good. They get all kind of kickbacks when you do that. Your insurance run out and they kick you out the hospital, kick you out the nursing home. Take your health into your own hands, everyone. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. A healed patient is a lost customer. That's their mentality. They're not trying to get you to be well. All right, so start juicing. Go check out the Juice Lady. Go check out Dr. Joel Furman. Joel, Dr. Joel Furman, outstanding holistic doctor. He gives you outstanding life-saving information and healthy recipes. Go check out Dr. Joel Furman, Joel, last name Fuhrman, Dr. Joel Furman. Just because you eat healthy, that don't mean you can't enjoy food. Healthy food is the best. Tastes the best and it's good for you. There's a lot of raw vegans, a lot of nutritionists. They got raw vegan recipe books on Amazon. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. They show you how to make all the healthy versions of all the unhealthy food that you're addicted to. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. You can't enjoy healthy food. When you go to the grocery store, here's the way you should shop. You should say, I'm buying this because it's good for the kidneys. I'm buying this because it's good for the lungs. I'm buying this because it's good for the heart. That's the way you shop. If you want to be on the planet for a long, healthy time, you can live to be 100 years old. No medication, no joint pain, no doctor appointments. Pass away peacefully in your sleep by taking care of your body. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. When you go to the grocery store, read the ingredients. When you come across big old words you can't pronounce, put that so-called food item back on the shelf. That is not food. That's death disguised as food. Your ingredients should be real easy to recognize. The longer the ingredients, the more unhealthy the food is. You shouldn't have big old words you can't pronounce, words you don't recognize. The healthiest foods don't got no ingredients. That's fruits and vegetables, nothing but seeds. But if you're not ready to go raw vegan, at least make sure that you're eating organic. All your ingredients should say organic, organic, organic. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. All right, everyone, so go check out Dr. Joe Furman. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to chemo, smart. Chris said no to radiation, smart. Chris said no to surgery, smart. His doctors told him, you are dumb. You're not gonna make it past 6 months. 20 years later, Chris is still here, cancer-free. No chemo, no radiation, no surgery. He went raw vegan. Every day he ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients, organic mushrooms, organic bell pepper, and he drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. He give you the recipe for that giant anti-cancer salad. Take your health into your own hands. You can't be healed naturally, holistically. Fruits got flavonoids that kill cancer cells and build your immune system. Vegetables got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build your immune system. Go raw vegan till you are completely healed. It normally takes 6 to 8 months. If you're in real bad shape, it's gonna take longer than 6 to 8 months. Trust the process, you will be healed. All right, I gotta hurry up, the phone about to shut down. Up next, go check out The Truth About Cancer. Outstanding well site operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. The powers that be shut down their YouTube channel because too many people was taking their advice to deal with their chronic illnesses. People was going to the local health store. They was going to the organic section of the grocery store, getting organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs. They was getting organic frankincense oil and peppermint oil instead of going to big pharma for toxic prescription medications with harmful side effects. So the powers that be shut down their YouTube channel. But this is the information age. They can't keep the truth from you. Go check out their website, The Truth About Cancer. Find out what the powers that be don't want you to know. That you can be healed one chronic illness. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Stop taking medical advice from people with good intentions, but extremely ignorant, such as friends and family members. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. People running around with all their teeth missing from drinking fluoride water, eating processed food, nasty, disgusting meat, got them fat, out of shape, suffering from hypertension, high blood pressure, lupus, and cancer. They got 1 foot in the grave, half dead. Matter of fact, they're already dead, just too damn lazy to lay down. But they're trying to tell you what to do to be healthy. Can't keep themselves healthy. They got just as many doctor appointments as you. They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illnesses as you in a medicine cabinet. They got just as many prescription medications with harmful side effects as you, but trying to tell you what to do. They can't keep themselves healthy. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. Go find someone that's in great health, pick their brains, find out what are they doing to maintain great health, apply that to your life and see if it works. If it don't work, I tell you what will work, and that's going raw vegan till you are healed. All right, up next, go check out Dr. Baxter Montgomery, Baxter. Got his practice in Houston. Go check out his website, a holistic heart expert. A lot of patients came to Dr. Baxter Montgomery after the hospital gave up on them, told him your heart disease is too far gone, there's nothing we could do but make you comfortable. Stick your head in between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. Go to hospice and prepare to slowly die. Never take that advice. As long as you got life, you can be healed 100%. But you must do everything the holistic doctors and the herbalists tell you to do. Not some of the things, not most of the things, everything. If they give you a list of 10 things to do, you must do all 10 things to do if you want to be healed properly. Dr. Baxter Montgomery put his patients on a raw vegan diet. He gave them this smoothie protocol that I make. I give you the recipe on my short videos. Go watch my short videos. At the end of the short video, I give you the recipe for that heart smoothie. I give you recipes for lupus and cancer and diabetes. Go check out my short videos. He put his patients on the raw vegan diet, gave them the smoothie protocol. Many years later, they are still here. After the doctors gave them 6 months to live. Once again, proving that the doctors know nothing when it comes to healing people from chronic illnesses. Herbalists over hospitals. All right, everyone. The phone will be shutting down any minute. I rushed through all that. I was able to get it in. One love, keep your head up. Remember, this is spiritual warfare. Protect your soul. To learn the truth about what's going on in the world, you're not going to get it from the tell-lie vision, telling lies to your vision. Your shows are called programs because you're being programmed. The news is propaganda, NEWS, North, East, West. They lying to the entire world. In order to learn the truth, you got to go to independent news sources like Illuminati News Welcome Page, DavidIke.com, JeffRense.com, RENSE. Go check out Will Cooper. Check out all his work on YouTube, on Amazon. Go check out Behold a Pale Horse on YouTube. Go check out Jordan Maxwell. Check out all his work on YouTube and on Amazon. The phone about to shut down. We'll be back live tomorrow, everyone. God bless all the positive people. All the negative people, stay away. We only want positive people on the channel. If I wasn't able to block you today, come back tomorrow so I can block you. God over Satan, herbalists over hospitals. One love, keep your head up. Positive vibes only. Herbalists over hospitals, God over Satan, entrepreneurs that give back to the community over corporate America that's just all about making money, education over entertainment. Power to the people. We are one.